What does traditionally made actually mean? This is marketed as if you're buying something artisan or homemade. Normally comes with a higher price tag as a result. However, this isn't actually what it means. How about honestly grown? Can you think of anything that you buy that has honest, authentic, traditional, ancient in the labeling? In the labeling probably doesn't have any of those things in the labeling, which is the point I'm about to make. What influence does it have on you when you see these words used on a label? So traditionally made on the label of a mass-produced product actually means that the process has existed for 25 years or more. So by this logic, I could cut off my hair and sell it as traditionally made, since I've been growing my hair for at least that long. It's not really something to pay more for, therefore. If you are interested in buying my hair, let me know. It's not really something to pay more for, therefore. I'm a poet and I know it. Don't worry, I'll show myself out. We might pay more for homemade jam from a market stall if the person on the stall can talk to you about how they laboured over their jam, or we might pay more for something artisan, because the whole point of something artisanal should really be that because it's not an industrialized process, there's something in there that can't be achieved commonly in mass production. So that's usually to do with certain methods that are very slow because it has a positive impact on the flavors. You wouldn't do it for a mass market because most brands wouldn't want to wait that long to get their product, or the price they have to charge to justify that would make it like a luxury item. So whereas traditionally made has nothing to do with either of those things. So it's a misconception on our part, but then brands do also abuse it a bit in their labeling because they'll pair it with label designs that look like they could have been made in the mom and pop shop. It looks like someone's drawn the label and stuck it on themselves at home. And terms like honestly grown work on us in a similar way. So it might have honestly been grown in an English field in the sense that it wasn't grown on the Battlestar Galactica, but otherwise, what does this mean to you? Because it doesn't mean anything in the grand scheme of things. It's just marketing. Words like authentic, honest, traditional, ancient are about making us feel better about what we're buying, and this alludes to what I talked about in a previous episode regards branding and heritage, and trying to invent a history where there is none. Or did I cut that out? I'm just thinking. We'll see what happened to that clip. The key here is just recognizing it doesn't change the finished product that you get at the end, so there's no need to pay more for words. And this is something again where probably the next time you go shopping you'll have a lot of other things on your brain, and you're not gonna, maybe you won't remember this, you won't necessarily look for it. So and it is something that you kind of have to train yourself for. So because I'll admit, like, one of my things that I lean towards is browsing so-called health food stores and looking at stuff and thinking, oh, that looks good, and then I'll look closer at the packaging and I'll just sort of look at these words on the packaging and realize that I'm just being sort of lured by the marketing. And then when I actually look a bit closer, I realize actually, you know what, I'm not that fussed. But it takes time to reorient your brain in that way. What you can do that might help sort of train the mind a bit quicker is to do like a little audit of the things you've already got. So any food that you have at home already, just take a look at the packaging and see what words are on there. So if there's something that you always buy out of habit, and perhaps there's something that you normally pay, you pay a fair whack for, just take a look at the wording on there and just see, is it just words on the outside that make you think, oh yeah, that's worth paying an extra £3 for that, when I could have an equivalent that's a lot cheaper, and it's just the branding really that you're paying for.